Technicians are a vital part of our business, and the John Deere Technicians of the Year program was created to recognize truly outstanding techs who are out there making a difference for their dealers, customers, and communities. This is a dealer-nominated recognition program for truly outstanding technicians. We ask dealers with outstanding technicians what makes these employees so valuable. What makes this technician stand out?
When I first interviewed Jake when he first come for the job, first thing he told me that stood out was, I want a career, I don't want a job. He's on top of everything, he's on top of technology, he's on top of education. You don't know how many calls I get every day from customers, is Jake available?
There is no time of the day or that he is not available to them. He makes himself available to the customer, to the farmer, and again, just understands that that's something that's needed for them. I mean, he's just always there for them.
What makes Kenny stand out is his dedication to his career. He's got great pride in what he does. He's a student of the trade. He's always trying to fine-tune his craft.
You don't just pick the job to become a technician. You're in the hottest times of the year. You're out there in the sun, you're in the rain, you're in the cold. It takes a special person and a special talent to be able to do that day in, day out, and go the extra mile day in, day out. And it takes drive from inside. It takes passion. And that's what we have in William Major.
When you have someone like Ryan who shows up with the passion and the attitude that he has, also the knowledge from the years of service and all the training that he's done, sets the stage for the customer. When he goes out to do the job, he doesn't come back most days until it's done.
What does having an outstanding technician mean for your dealership?
Hector is known in our service office, he's known as the firefighter, as the fireman, because Hector is the one that's in charge of turning out all the fires for all the other technicians. What makes him so good? He's self-motivated, he's self-driven. We have a group of younger technicians, AYF students, that are looking at that and they see that at the end of the day, it's up to them how far they want to go in their careers. And Hector is an example of that person, that it's never too late to learn and it's never too late to grow.
When I'm interviewing technicians and when I am, talking about technicians, about being on the field service team, it's Josh's qualities that I'm looking for. He walks the walk, he is who he says he is. He grew from this technician in this hay truck to running the roads, working on all this large equipment, to building this customer base that I didn't even know we had.
Wes has always had a desire to keep up with the latest equipment and technologies. He's also widely known among our customer base for being able to give the right recommendations to avoid downtime. And he's also known as a go-to guy for those unique situations and repairs.
Well, our mission is to provide technology-driven support to our customers, and Rod exemplifies this mission by always going above and beyond the customer's expectations. This is not only essential for growing our aftermarket sales, but also our customer machine base. Without exceptional techs like Rod, that growth becomes a lot more challenging.
Why is it important to your dealership that a technician go above and beyond?
It's an honor, for Roger to be nominated for this. It's an incentive for the other technicians to strive to get to that level. Technicians are competitors. It's going to cause them to be better for the dealer, which in turn is better for the customers, and the customers will have more confidence in using Jesco's service department.
Oh, it means a lot for our dealership. It means a lot for Kevin, to receive that award. But all the other technicians in our world that are up and coming, right? That we want them to aspire to be like Kevin Clark, be a good technician and be involved in the community and be a good dad as well. So it's nice to see Kevin get this, and we hope that all of our younger technicians aspire to be just like him.
Technicians like Kyle are really the cornerstone of Gooseneck. The seasonality of our business. It's so critical if they're down or if they need something that we are there for them, and technicians like Kyle just help us be more efficient and get to more people faster and take care of more customers.
Now, meet our 2022 John Deere Technicians of the Year and hear them tell you why they love being a John Deere technician. Why are you passionate about being a John Deere technician?
Providing a solution to all our local farmers and our construction companies also, and just being the go-to guide for them. Their livelihood depends on it, is to just being out there, providing that solution on a quick time. It's awesome. It brings you joy.
I like working with my hands and taking stuff apart and fixing it and putting it back together. I started when I was younger. I'd take stuff apart, and then eventually I figured out how to put it back together and it worked.
Every day I get to come in and I get to use a skill set that not everybody has to help out farmers with, the issues. At the end of the day, the farmers is what makes the world go around, in my opinion.
What makes you want to get up and go to work every day?
Seeing new problems every day. With the equipment, the one upside to fixing things is even though you have the same symptoms, it may not always be the same problem.
It's the excitement. You never know what you're going to get called out to. You never know what kind of job you're going to encounter. It's always something new, so it adds an excitement to be able to see what's happening next, what's going to become that day.
It's kind of the unknown that I like. You can go from sitting here at the shop, eating lunch, nothing going on, and then have a full afternoon of different jobs to get out to and try to get the guy going.
It's the working with the team that we have, the technology that I'm able to grow into. I still have a few more years to go, and I want to be able to grasp everything that I can get, and I enjoy working on John Deere equipment.
How are you involved in your local community?
Most of my community involvement's been with our local fire department, and I've been a fire EMT for about 17 years. Besides helping out our community members at their worst moments, I've been involved with some of the other programs we got, such as our Adoptive Family program.
Basically helping farmers, basically helping feed America. I feel like it's like a cliche thing, but realistically, that's in a lot of these big farmers around here that if they're down for 2 days, that can mess up a lot of different things between getting their grain to elevators or this or that. And so being able to get them going that day is a big drive.
Why do you think it's important to be involved in your local community?
Without people being involved, we just don't have anything extra. Like, you used to take it for granted that people would always volunteer for this stuff, and now as you grow older, you realize you have to become the people to volunteer. And without that, then my kids wouldn't have something. They wouldn't have their sports, they wouldn't have their gymnastics, they wouldn't have their dances, they wouldn't have their hockeys without people volunteering their time. And that's what just keeps the community growing.
You help your neighbor. They see your truck drive by going to the house. It's a rolling billboard. They come and ask questions that their uncle or cousin has for their tractor problems. See somebody with a flat tire at a gas station, you got a mobile air compressor, air their tire up, just to live a life with intention, I guess you could say.
What advice do you have for the technicians that are embarking on a new career with John Deere?
Find your passion. If you have the passion, the rest will come. And it's just a matter of digging into the books, studying, learning the systems.
Pay attention. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Reach out to other techs. There's a lot of guys that have been doing this longer than I have.
Really take advantage of what John Deere offers as far as training, all the classes they have. If it's either web-based training in your computer at your shop or at your home.
I would say to them that it's key to get to know the customer, and upon that you build the trust.
Fully invest yourself in every way. Invest your time, invest your money.
Well, I'll say up front that this is not the easiest job out there. It can be hot, cold, dirty, rainy, extremely overwhelming with the amount of technology that is put into these machines these days. But I can tell you firsthand, at the end of the day, it feels great to get a machine up and going with your own 2 hands.
Visit the site to view this year's winners, and stay tuned for more information on how you could be one of next year's winners.